Hi guys, it's Rike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I have a little Lululemon haul for you. I just recently did one, but then I ordered pieces from their website. And I recently went to Canada and I went to a physical store and I was kind of browsing the sale section and I came across a few good sale items. And I also realized how much cheaper Lululemon is in Canada versus Europe. So yeah, that was a revelation for me. But I did get two leggings. I know like some of my recent videos have been a little bit poor in bottoms, but today it's only about leggings. Yeah, but it's two of them and it's two different ones. And I found them quite special and fun, and yeah, I picked them up from the sales section. When I was browsing the store, I also, of course, did look at all the other stuff, but I will say, I mean, Lululemon is quite pricey. I did try their half-zip scuba hoodie recently, and we'll say that I was kind of disappointed with how much it was very similar to the CRZ yoga one that is the same price. So I'm going to link that video up here where I can directly compare them. And to be fair, I did like some of the pieces when I ordered that hoodie. I also ordered a few other things. And I did like some of those pieces and did keep two as well. I did keep a sports bra and a top, and I'm going to link that up here as well. I think the sports bra was also on sale and the top might have been as well. So yeah, sometimes you can get some good stuff on their sale. Anyway, like I said, we have two leggings today. So if you've been missing leggings, because this, you know, some people have told me that this is the Tales of a Leggings Addict channel, so there should be more leggings. And I mean, in a way, they're right. But yeah, we have two leggings today, and I don't even know which one to start with because they're both really fun. I'm gonna start with the shiny ones, I think, because yeah, I found shiny leggings at Lululemon, and I was like, say no more. I'm gonna take those. So they were on sale for 79 Canadian dollars. So this is Canadian dollars. So I'll set final sale. And these are the Wunder under SmoothCover tights, 25 inches foil. They're described as flow, train, or restore in our versatile Wunder under tights. This version is made from SmoothCover fabric for smoothing support. Luxuriously soft and supportive SmoothCover fabric is 4-way stretch and sweat wicking, added lycra fiber for stretch and shape retention, back pocket, high-rise 25-inch length, and over time the shiny details will take on their own well-loved look. So basically, if you wash it wrong, they don't want to be responsible for the shininess wearing away. But yeah, look at these. And of course, the moment I'm trying to show you these leggings, the sun is like, I'm gone. Are you kidding me? I've really had it with it today. Like it just keeps changing and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start with the shiny ones because, oh, there we go. She's coming back. Thank you. Anyway, look at this shininess. Like, wow. Like I saw these and I mean, when I browsed the sales section, I was like, okay, I'll see what I find in my size. This is a size 6. I'm kind of there, I think, size 6 to 8. And yeah, these, I've never tried the Wunder unders before. I have tried the Aligns. I think I will link that video up here if I can find it. I have tried them a while ago. Honestly, I didn't think they were anything too special. And then I tried two different leggings. I think it was a Lines, but a ribbed in the last video that I've already linked. And I tried a performance-y leggings, which I actually did not dislike too much. But anyway, these are the Wunder unders. Like I said, first time for me trying them. They do have a front seam. I think a lot of Lululemon leggings do have a front seam. Although I've seen that they now do Aligns without a front seam. We also do have a top seam, but that's fine for me because it's kind of like a slippery, sleek fabric. So that usually in order to keep it up, you know, for it does not slide down, you kind of need to, yeah, just, you know, have a little top seam to make it stay up. On the inside is kind of like a purplish gray here, just the liner. It's not shiny on the inside. Also, I would say the shininess on the outside still feels very, very soft. Sometimes when it's shiny like this with all these tiny little micro dots there, it can feel a little scratchy on the outside, but this is still very soft. I will give them that. And we do have a weird dip here in the front of the waistband. Don't really see that too often. And then in the back, it's not as much of a glue detailing as it just dips there, dips down. It's not like very, you know, like glute seam-esque with like a little like dip like this. It's just like this. So I'm not too sure if that's the most flattering they could have done, but that's what they chose to do. And we also do have a Lululemon logo on here. And then there's this promise pocket here in the waistband. Honestly, I could do without that, but okay. And we don't have a side seam detailing as they said, it's a 25-inch inseam, which is a little bit shorter on me than 7/8 length generally. And yeah, they have stretch, don't feel too compressive. And most important thing is they are shiny, so that's why I grabbed them. And I feel like for 79 Canadian dollars, can't do too much wrong. So let's see them on. Okay, it's time for shiny leggings. So look at how shiny they are. Ooh. Like when I saw these on the sale rack, I was like, yeah, this is for me. You're here just for me. So yeah, I had to immediately grab those. Honestly, I didn't really know that Lululemon did shiny leggings. So yeah, here we go. These are the shiny leggings. And again, this is my first time trying these Wunder unders. I don't really know what's usually different. I'm also assuming the fabric feels different anyway because it is a shiny legging and not a solid color, because I have tried the Alliance before. And yeah, I mean, that's definitely a different fabric as well. But yeah, shiny leggings usually have a different fabric. We do have a little top seam here, which honestly, I don't mind too much. They are high-waisted, just about, maybe like a tad under my natural waist. And we do have this kind of waistband going a little bit lower. It's not like I'm getting a ton of compression from here, so I don't really know why it's doing it, but okay. We also do have a front seam. I currently don't feel it, but I feel like if you were to pull it up higher, you might at some point be able to feel the front seam. No side seam detailing. These are a tad shorter than the 7/8 length on me, so I really wish they did like a slightly longer inseam. It's not capri level yet. No, it's still fine, but like it's just an inch longer would be perfect. And then in the back, you have kind of, yeah, not really the most flattering glute seams here, but we have seams and they sit somewhat high enough, I guess. And then you also do have that pocket in the waistband here. On the inside, a silicone tone and tone Lululemon logo. I hope you can see that. I'm trying to like mess around with the shininess a little bit so you can kind of spot it, but it's there. And the pocket is kind of lined with mesh, the pocket here in the back of the waistband. It would not fit a phone, but it would fit a key card or a key or something like that in case you want to store something. Now, I don't really need pockets in the back of the waistband. I'm also not necessarily in need of pockets in leggings in general. I don't usually use them if I have them, but for someone who likes them, at least you don't really, the pocket is not really doing anything to the waistband. Because I've had that a few times where, like, because of the pocket in the back, it was just kind of gaping or something. That's not happening here. But yeah, we have just like this fun shininess. It does have like a blue undertone, I feel like. That's why I paired it now with a blue sports bra. Definitely not like multicolored, but more like a bluish sheen to it. And again, I'm just like a big fan of shiny leggings in general. So this is kind of like, I don't own any Lululemon leggings. Yeah, I mean, I do now, but before I purchased what I'm showing you in this video today, I did not own any Lululemon leggings. So I'm very happy that one of the first additions to this, to my closet, in terms of Lululemon leggings is a shiny legging. Because yeah, I'm all about the shiny stuff. Give me all the shiny things you have. Because I love it. But yeah, I will say fit-wise. So there could be a little bit more compression here in the waistband. I do feel slightly compressed here in the butt area, but that's also where I am a bigger size than up here. And my calves also feel some compression. But yeah, I feel like the top could be a little bit more. Thankfully, we do have the top seam, so the top seam makes sure that things stay up. I don't find it too like invasive. It's not cutting in too much, because I know some people don't like a top seam because of that. Of course, they could do without the front seam. That would be great. And then again, I don't really understand why we're going down here so much, because I don't feel compression that much from the waistband. So maybe that's just me because I have a smaller waist measurement. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a nice fitting legging. Would I have paid full price for these? Probably not, honestly. I feel like the sales price now in Canadian dollars that I paid was okay. They do feel good quality, but like I'm just not sure if I would spend the full price on these. Also, I guess depending on where you are, the full price is kind of like more steep, or Anyway, I like how shiny they are. I'm happy I grabbed these on sale, and yeah, let's move on. And onto leggings number 2. These are the Glow Up high-rise tights, also 25-inch inseam. And this is like a fun hot pink color. Now, in the recent video I did, where I tried on some of the Lululemon stuff, I got these tights, but in a different color. And in hindsight, I was like, actually, I did not hate them. So when I saw these in the store in the hot pink on sale for 89 Canadian dollars, I was like, I'll give them another go. Now, these are size 8 because we do have a very tight upper band here. Like, it's actually quite wide, and it's like this bonded waistband kind of. So it doesn't have it, as you can see, it doesn't really have a lot of stretch. So getting that past my voluptuous, that's how you say it, right? Hips, and a size 6 would be a little bit tricky. So we have a size 8 here. And once they're up, they fit great. You just need to wiggle this over like the widest part, you know, the booty and all, like the hips, like I said. Like, that's a little bit tricky, but after that, it's perfectly fine. And they don't have a top seam, but like I said, they do have this wide bonded waistband, and you can kind of see we have this seam going all the way up here. Same with here, seam goes all the way up to the very top of the waistband. And at first I thought this was kind of weird, but again, in hindsight, when I looked at the footage with the other leggings on, I was like, it's actually not so bad. It kind of looks good. And they're definitely more of a performance-y leggings. Here on their little, why we made this bullet point list here, it says, it is a wardrobe powerhouse. These training tights combine sleek fabric and smoothing waistband technology to keep you feeling sculpted and supported. The sleek Ultra-Lu fabric has a second skin fit that smooths and sculpts without holding you back. It's 4-way stretch, sweat wicking, and quick drying. Added Lycra, minimally seamed bonded waistband will feel snug as you pull over your hips, as I've just described. Once on, expect a smoothing yet comfortably supportive fit. Laser cut hem won't, the price tag is over this here. It won't, what will it not do? Jesus, this is a cliffhanger now. I don't know, I can't get it off. Won't dig in, I think it says, and then high-rise 25-inch length. They are usually 128 Canadian dollars. Like I said, on sale now for 89. It's actually not like that much discounted. I would have to calculate to tell you the percentage. I guess for Lululemon, it's kind of discounted. But like I've also noticed on their website, like a lot of the stuff, because it starts off very expensive, like the discount still doesn't, like feels like it's still very expensive. And to be fair, 89 Canadian dollars is like, I don't want to say it's not too bad. It is still quite expensive for a legging. For some brands, that's like their normal price, or like you can get them for cheaper than that. But it is Lululemon, so you have to pay a price if you want their stuff, I guess. Anyway, I really like this hot pink. I thought it was going to be fun for summer. And like I said, when I tried on the leggings previously, I thought actually I did like how they looked on me, and I did like how this bonded waistband fit on and how it like really gave you good compression, and especially also in the lower tummy area, and just like, you know, just looked good. And now the sun is coming back. And then we have some fun seam detailing here in the back as well. In the front, like there's not much else other than this seam all the way up. But in the back, we do have some kind of curved glute seams, if you can see that. Like it looks a little heart-shaped there, which is interesting. And I would also say like, except like this waistband, definitely tight. The rest of the legging feels super, super stretchy, and like it's gonna be very, very comfy. And as described also here, it's a seamless edge here at the bottom, so it's not gonna dig in, it's not gonna cut in, and now the sun is like really doing its thing. Like, what are you doing to me today? This is like annoying. And then in the back of the waistband on the side, you have the Lululemon logo. They didn't put it right in the middle now because there's the seam, so that doesn't work so well. I've also seen sometimes they put the logo like on the back of the calf or something. Yeah, I think I prefer it up there. But anyway, let's see these on. Okay, and here we have these very fun, intense colored leggings. Again, I have tried these before, but in a different color. And yeah, then I didn't buy them because they were like full price, and full price at Lululemon is a lot. Especially if you don't shop in Canada, I guess. But in general, it's just a lot. And then, yeah, I saw these on the sale rack in this fun, like bright pink color. And I was like, okay, let me just give them another try. because when I had them on and I saw the photos, I was like, actually, these look quite good. And I think one or two of you also commented that, you know, they were quite flattering. And I agree. Like, so yeah, I got them on sale. These are like definitely more compressive legging in the waistband. And it has this interesting, like, you know, bonnet waistband here where you do have also that like full seam going all the way up. The first time I tried this, it was a pair of shorts from Aerie, I guess, from Aerie's activewear brand. And I just didn't like it. I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like it looked good in a way, but it also looked weird. So yeah. But now I guess this is kind of becoming a trend or something. I feel like the Aerie shorts I tried last summer. If I can find the video, I will link it up here. Then you can also go check that out. But yeah, that was kind of last summer, and I guess now it's a thing that we do. And we also, you can see this waistband has like a slight V to it, which I think is quite flattering. It's ultra high waisted on the side here. My natural waist is a little bit lower, so it might fold over a little bit. And of course you could kind of adjust it a bit if you wanted to. But yeah, it comes a little bit lower here in the front. Then you have that bonded waistband all the way here, so it's quite wide. And it does compress a little bit, but not intensely. So it's not like it's compression full on and then like everything just plops out where it stops. No, I think it's kind of a little bit more smoother than that. This is now a size 8, I believe. And I would say I'm a little bit smaller in the waist, but I need to get this over the hips. And because this is not very stretchy, this is why I stuck with the 8. I would be able to get a little bit more compression with the 6 here, but then I don't know if I could get it over my hips. So I didn't try that. I'll be honest, I didn't try that because I felt like this was an okay struggle, because you don't want to be struggling ultra hard. Like you don't want to take 5 minutes to put on the leggings. Well, especially if you know, I don't know, sometimes you go to the bathroom, you have to pull them down again, you have to pull them up again. So I felt like this was an okay struggle and I still get an okay amount of compression here. But keep that in mind. I would definitely, I don't know how I would size for these. Like I'm happy with this now. Of course, I don't get compression in this lower part, but it's also not intended to be super compressive in the lower part of the leggings. So like up top here, you have the bonded waistband. This is where it is compressive. And yes, it could be a tad more, but I'm happy enough with it. Down here, it's low compression, and that means you can just move, freely. You can do whatever you want, yogi squat, everything. And that's kind of, fun, nice. Again, these leggings are slightly shorter than the 7/8 length. I mean, maybe a little loose around here, which always tells me, yes, I could have gone a size down, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not like gaping too much. And it's also a seamless edge at the bottom. So you don't have this bonded edge at the bottom that would keep it a little bit tighter or a little bit stiffer. It's just seamless there. And honestly, it's perfectly fine. Just the tiniest bit of gaping there. And yeah, so I guess you could, if you're in between, depends on where you carry your weight. If you carry your weight here, you could probably try to size down a little bit. But if you carry it more around your tummy area, I would definitely size for that. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. And in the back, also not really any glue detailing or anything, but we do have the bonded waistband kind of doing this, like having a little bit more of a V here, and then you also do have the seam all the way down. So you do get a little bit of glute separation because of the seam. Lululemon logo here on the side because you can't really put it on the seam here in the middle. And overall, I love the color. I think it's interesting, this waistband situation that they did. The fabric feels really, really nice and definitely sleek and soft. And overall, again, I would say, would I have paid full price for these? Obviously not. But I think for the sale price, they are pretty good. And they feel nice. They definitely feel nice. And the color is fun too. So yeah, let's move on. it's conclusion time. Here's a pile of just 2 leggings. But like I said, I think they're special enough for me to warrant having purchased these. We have shiny leggings, the Wunder unders here, and we have these glow up high-rise tights. And honestly, I did like them. I mean, that's also why I got them now, right? This is the second time that I've tried them on. And then yeah, shininess, like this is how you get me with something shiny. That's just how it is. And honestly, I thought they were also still like feeling quite nice. I kind of would appreciate a slightly longer inseam, like a 26-inch, 27-inch inseam would have been perfect. 28 inches is always a tad long for me because it's definitely like a full length. And I do like an ankle length, but 25 inches is just a little bit shorter than an ankle length on me. That's just how it is. Yeah, and of course, I mean, with stuff on sale, you can't really pick that much, but honestly, I think like 25 inches is their default. So I don't know if they do everything in longer or if it's just some things, but like maybe they could make a 26-inch their default instead of the 25. Because like I said, 25 is just a little bit short on me. And if I spend a ton of money on leggings, I kind of want them to be perfect, right? Of course, now with the sale ones, I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine. I did try another piece as well when I was in there, but I think that was a top and I didn't take it because it just didn't look great at all. But yeah, the store was also so busy. Like I was surprised to see there were so many people in that store. And the changing room was massive. And like, it's just like crazy to me how the store was so busy when they have so many things at like high price points. Like, I guess people are still doing great. I don't know, right? But like, that's kind of what you would assume. If like people are purchasing like expensive things, that the economy can't be that bad. I don't know. But yeah, there was definitely a ton of people in that store. There was like 6 cash desks open, like 6 registers. And like, it was crazy. It was definitely crazy. I had not expected that, you know? And maybe this is because it was the West Edmond Mall. I don't know. I also we did go on was a Saturday or a Sunday, but definitely on a weekend. So probably that's also why it was a little bit busier. But still, you know, I kind of did not expect it to be so busy. Like it's a high-end activewear brand, right? Like it's kind of like, yeah, it's just a pricey activewear brand. Again, I will say, like, I'm not complaining about the price I paid now for these leggings. Also, of course, usually when you shop in North America, taxes get added. I was in Alberta when I shopped, so it's very little tax that gets added there. I still can't wrap my head around that. Like, why don't you just tell me the final price, please? Like, it's just kind of weird to me. But anyway, and that's the European mindset. You know, why had to have to sit in the store to calculate it, especially if you're like trying to pay something in cash. Or like just, you know, like on the dot, like if you want it to be like the right amount. I don't know. Anyway, that's just me, I guess. But let me know which leggings was your favorite. Do you shop from Lululemon? If yes, which leggings are your favorite? Do you love the Aligns or is it the Wunder unders? Or did you try the glow up tights yet? Because I think they're relatively new. But yeah, do let me know. If you have any feedback, any suggestions, also drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also follow me on Instagram, see some of the pieces in action there and DM me there, but I'm more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if there's ever anything you want me to see, you want me to know, drop a comment down below. If you like this video, give it your thumbs up and you can also subscribe to the channel so you get notified about all the new videos that are coming out. I think there's still a few left from my Canada shopping. Did I actually link my Canada chatty video where I talk about my trip? I don't know. If I didn't, it's going to be up here and you can go check it out. It's not that long, honestly. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.